Bowling Green, enter the knave, Walter, and Donald to play at 9 pins.
It sooth then, faithful friend, this was a rug of value? Thou wouldst call it not a rug of ordinary rugs, but a rug of purpose, a star in a firmament, in step with the fashion alike to the Whitsun Morris dance? A worthy rug, a rug of consequence, sir?
It was of consequence, I should think, verily. It tied the room together, gathered its qualities as a sweet lover's spring grass doth the morning dew, or rough scythe the first autumn harvest. It sat between the four sides of the room, making substance of a square, respecting each wall in equal harmony, in a geometer's cap, a great reckoning in a little room. Verily, it let transformed the room from the space between four walls presented to the harbor of a man's monarchy.
Indeed, a rug of value, an estimable rug, an honored rug, oh, unhappy rug, that should live to cover such days.
Of what dost thou speak, that tied the room together, knave? Take pains, for I would well hear of that which tied the room together.
Did thou attend the knave's tragic history, Sir Donald?
Nay, good Sir Walter, I was a-bowling.
Thou attends not, and so thou hast no frame of reference. Thou art as a child, wandering and strutting amidst the groundlings as a play in session, heeding not the poor players, their exits and their entrances, and, wanting to know the subject of the story, asking which is the lover and which is the tyrant.
Come to the point, Sir Walter.
My point then, knave, there be no reason, if sweet reason doth permit in enlightenment's bower, and reason says thou art the worthier man.
Yes, Sir Walter, pray, merrily state the fulcrum of thine argument.
My colleague, although unaframed and unreferenced, speaks plain and true, that these toughs are those at fault. We are agreed. That I stand wounded, unavenged, we likewise are agreed. Yet you circle the meanings unconstantly, like blooded burrs unstruck where they are thrown.
I speak of aggression unchecked, as crowned heads of state once spoke of Arabia.
Arabia? Then we have put a girdle around the earth. On what does Sir Walter speak?
Cast it from thy sieve-like books of memory, Sir Donald. Thou art out of thy element.
I know not of your element. I should know more hereafter.
Wherefore was I cursed only to minister to congregations held in the deafened pits? I must hobble my speech of elements, sir. A doctor of physic did not once explain that all the earth is province elemental. Sure and steady is the stone wall foursome, a holding up the nave's roof, tied together. By power that we spake on, our traffic unmarried by thy rough and idle chatter. And the complexion of the element in favor, like the rug that ties the room, O a muse of fire that the first element, airy breath the second, through the wind may well be yours, for all you flap your tongue, O ill-dispersing wind of misery. Thou hast no wings, and liable to plunge, you fit not foul, yet foul your interruption, fist for tax, yet fish you cannot be, Sir Water, so water, elemental third, you're not. How much salt water thrown away in waste. Of earth no woman left on earth will have thee, no man of middle earth will tend thy land, so walk the plains like a lonely dragon, I care not.
Good sir, speak plain. I know not these villains. Surely would I near traffic with this men of Orient birth, who so abused my rug. I have not the facility to present him with the rate of usance, and demand money in kind for that which he has spent upon it. So I entreat thee, speak plain.
I speak of this other man, Sir Geoffrey of Lebowski. Is not thy name Sir Geoffrey of Lebowski? To be or not Lebowski, that is the question. I see we still did not meet each other's man. Shall we not make amends? A gentleman of high sentence ought to be in unsequestered location, possessed of resources fit to restore 1,000 rugs from vile offense. He's well not married, that lets his wife a borrows be, such that men gravely offended bespoil another man's rug. Be I wrong?
No, but verily.
Be I wrong?
Yeah, but verily.
That rug, in faith, tied the room together, did it not?
By my heart, a goodly rug.
And in most miserable tide did these rogues besmirch it?
Prithee, Donald, thou too eagerly holdst the mirror up to nature.
My mind races. I might endeavor to seek this gentleman Lebowski.
His name is Lebowski. Verily, ope thine ear, that is thy name, knave.
On good authority, and his nobleness must oblige. His wife taketh up quarrel and borrows, and thee bespoil my rug.
Marry, sir, my heartstrings do you tug. They urinate upon thy damned rug.